we want right here. This what we want. I don't know if y'all following the news, but this the season where coaches, this ain't a good season for coaches, but it's a good season. All right, so some coaches about to lose their job and are losing their job. That's the sad part about it. Now, the good you could take out of that is, A, they probably ain't got a lot of money up this point, and B, they're going to be able to bounce back. Some going to be able to get offense coordinator jobs, defense coordinator jobs. Some might go coach a lower level. But when the biggest job available right now, and I'm telling y'all all this to let you know how this thing been rolling. So the biggest job available right now as of today. So that means somebody agent is on the phone like, hey, we want that job. Now, I'm telling y'all all this because it affects our Colorado game. So somebody on the phone said, hey, North Carolina job open. I want that. So somebody about to make a shift. Somebody about to make that shift and go get that job. So their attention is not going to be on everything that's in their conference or for that game. All right. Then you got where it hit even home even more. Remember I told y'all Houston got a big time coach. He came from Tulane, and now he's at University of Houston. And I told y'all this the only reason I always said Houston had an opportunity to beat BYU. Well, today I ain't gonna say it was good and it was bad. It was bad because they let their offensive coordinator go. But the offensive coordinator gonna find something. I know he gonna find something. That's just how college ball is. He gonna find something. But what that means is BYU don't know what BYU don't know what Houston finna roll. They don't. Now they like, they done fired the man. Now it is a few days before the game. No, they play Saturday. So today, Tuesday, you got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So Friday the walkthrough. So they got 3 more practice days. Platinum, what's happening? They got 3 more practice days if you count the day. They probably knew they were letting him go last night and just made it official today. So they got these next 3 practice days. They might even do Monday. Next 3 practice days. So somebody finna be calling plays for Houston that hasn't been calling plays. So when they go look at film, they finna look at film of somebody that's not gonna be there, from my understanding. So now I think Houston finna get BYU. I already thought they could. But like, listen, I know now they probably will because Houston finna come with something new. All right. Like I told y'all, the North Carolina job open. So now it's going to be some defensive coordinator that think he like that, going to try to go. It's a head coach, probably at Tulane, that might try to take that job. Like, hey, Tulane, I like y'all, but North Carolina right there. So let's think about all the hot teams right now. Who got somebody hot right now that'll take these jobs? And the reason why I said Tulane got a big boy quarterback. That big boy quarterback want to slide now. He might slide with his coach in North Carolina. And I ain't saying Tulane coach going to go get it, but he should be a candidate. Who else been balling out this season that at a lower level? That's about the only team. I seen balling. All right, so Coach Prime them, they really need to win this game Friday, which they know they do. But y'all, I really believe, that the cookie gonna crumble. And I ain't talking about crumble cookie. I think that thing gonna fall our way. I think we end up in the Big 12 championship game. And I think anything can happen from there. I'm like, dog, we really got an opportunity. Like, Houston finna go play BYU with a whole different play calling. So they're not going to get the same play calling BYU done seen the last 3 to 5, 6, 7, 8 games. They finna get some new play calling. Houston finna come in there with some new play calling. Whoever get the chance to play call, they gonna be calling that thing hot, boy. Hey, bam, bam, hey, bam, bam, hey, bam, bam. And now you up 14, 17 zip, and you don't even know why. Like I said, somebody want that North Carolina job. Somebody calling for that Houston coordinator job. And now, don't think we get away from that. Eventually, in the news, they gonna come for Coach Prime. I don't know when they gonna come for him, but they gonna come for him. If we win and the cookie crumble our way on Saturday, oh boy, you best believe they finna start making up some stuff. They might say Pat Shermer finna deal. They might say Rob Livingston finna deal. They might say Warren Sapp want to go with the U now. You just never know. You just never know. This the season where stuff finna start going down. And the biggest domino has just opened. Yeah, you got offense coordinator, defense coordinator at Florida State. But to go in and take that job, you kind of got to be like, you really need the money, or you really believe they got what they need? Because Florida State looked like a ticking. I ain't going to finish it, but it looked like a tick, 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 tick. And you know what's about to happen to Florida State. But North Carolina wide open. You got a fresh set. Somebody going to say, I want that fresh set. And I know it's going to be a group of 5 coach, unless they pull an offense coordinator. But if I'm them, I'm pulling a head coach who winning. I ain't with that. Yeah, you can get me on the lower level making a come up. I ain't getting you a big boy job and you ain't did nothing. So, I believe, y'all, Tulane coach, the only one I see out there winning. Boise State coach, he probably not going to go nowhere. Boise State kind of stay Boise State. They got some type of coach that ain't going nowhere. But I think that Tulane coach right now is the guy. Yeah, you can say Memphis coach is too. But I think Tulane, if I'm North Carolina, I'm going to give Tulane. I'm going to holler at Tulane. If I'm North Carolina, I'm hollering at that Tulane coach. He came from Troy. Balled at Tulane this year. Yeah, I'm hollering at him. He got to get a call from me. You never know. Virginia Tech might say, hey, forget that. We getting rid of our boy too. So right now, North Carolina is the biggest job, which I believe all that stuff going to affect a lot of things. Yeah, a lot of people finna start making moves because you need a big boy job. It wasn't no real big boy job out there, but now that North Carolina big boy job. So with that happening, and Houston letting go their OC, this thing finna get real now. Everything need to come out because you get your players next week. Y'all, they got to push this recruiting back or something. This, I don't know why they got it in December. I do know. They got it in December because everybody had to wait to February when they wanted to come in. Yeah, I know. But, look, y'all. This game is for Coach Prime to win. He got to win it, which we know. But I really believe this thing finna go our way. BYU could take that L for us. And then West Virginia could take that L. That's a scenario. It's a third scenario, too. I can't remember that one. I ain't looked at that down. But you need about 3 teams to win on that third scenario. Then another scenario is Arizona State, Iowa State, or BYU, 2 of them lose. So, yeah. Hey, this thing about to roll, y'all. This thing about to roll. Mr. Miami, what's good? Jennifer, what's happening? Matt, Stella Kate. Jennifer, Matt, you say that. Hey, somebody gonna take it, Matt. Somebody got to get it platinum. Regina E. Chase, you say, will J5 come back if he doesn't get healthy? No. Jimmy Horn, unless. Prime, and he can come back. I don't even know if he got enough time to come back. But if he could come back, because he came in a time span where, you know, they was giving that extra year. If he can come back in prime, say, bro, come back, dog. I know the past 2 seasons didn't go exactly how you wanted, but come back, dog. Bro, I'm going to get you that ball like a champion. But see, you just never know how that's going to go. I think Jimmy going to dip, and I think Jimmy going to run that high 4-2, low 4-3. Jimmy finna be running, y'all. Jimmy fast, y'all. Y'all got to think, Jimmy ran a 4.38 in January or March of 23. That means he just got it like that. That y'all don't understand how fast that is. I don't know if y'all ever stood by nobody, or not stood, raced somebody. I raced a 4.2 and some low 4.3s. I raced a high 4.2 and some low 4.3s. Yo, I thought I was fast until I raced them. I just knew I was fast. I knew I was fast. And I could never understand why they were bragging on them players right there. Boy, when we lined up and the boys took off, I told y'all I thought I was moonwalking. The boys running so fast. I was like, dog, dang. All I could think about in my mind was, that is fast. God, dog. Like, I started dreaming about it. Like, whew, I would love to be that fast. Just think, I think Coach Prime, somebody say he ran a 4.2 or 4.1 or something. Just think how fast that is. That's why you could never do nothing with him. That Coach Prime did all the studying he wanted, but God gave him a speed that put him at a whole nother level. Yo, if you ever ran by somebody that fast, you know good and well the NFL want that. Y'all, the NFL want that. They want that. So LeJohntay, they gonna want that. He a 4.3 guy. Could pull off a high 4.2. That just is what it is. When you that fast, they want that. Now, they never posted Travis 40 times. So that lead me to believe Travis 4.4 guy. Which ain't nothing wrong with that. But he might could train up and get a 4.3. But I think Jimmy could crack a 4.2. I think LeJohntay could too. I'm just saying the boys be running. But yeah, yo. Houston finna come out. They're probably gonna run their same plays. But they're gonna run them in a different manner because it's a different person calling it. I may do plays this way. This person gonna do plays that way. And then for a fact, you already know they're not gonna call plays exactly where they was losing it. So Houston done made the change. Somebody finna get out there and give BYU that work. I told y'all Houston got a quarterback that can run and throw, and that's what give BYU problems. I think they give a lot of teams problems. That's why Miami's so hard to stop, because Cam could just move. Honestly, that's why we was hard to stop. Now, our quarterback don't run as much as Houston or Cam, but our quarterback can maneuver around and keep you out for him. So, yeah, we need this win, y'all. We definitely need it. I really believe by the time Saturday night over or early morning, Sunday morning, because BYU got a late game, I think that's going to be in our favor, y'all. I really believe we going to be in that chip, that Big 12 championship game. Now, it's from them to get a game face and come with it, but they got to pull off this Friday. Because now we only got practice today. You got Wednesday, Thursday. No, you just got Wednesday because Thursday walkthrough. So we got today a practice day, tomorrow a real practice day. Thursday is a walkthrough. Thursday is the walkthrough. So they got to, if they want it, it's the time. You better come get it. D, you say you still believe? Yeah, I ain't saying here. Rod, what's happening? Kimberly, what's good? Black Tie Media, what's happening? At least I missed y'all. But you heard what they was trying to do with Shador. Nah, what they was trying to do. JB, you said storybook ending. B. Lewis, you say, I'm with you, man. I hope pull off. Nay, South Africa in the building. Let me see. SKB. Simo, you said, will Deion defense coordinator leave for? Nah. If we would have only lost to K-State, no. Matter of fact, if we would have only lost to Nebraska or went undefeated, probably then. Like something, well, not a head coaching job, but I think he would have probably went back to the league. With us taking that L to K-State, with us taking the L the way we took it versus Kansas, I think that leave a little sour to you. So, they ain't gonna do it. He gonna stay. I think that game, if he had any thoughts of leaving, I think that game put a little sour in him. That game put a little sour in him. That game put a little sour in him. Because you don't want to leave on that type of note. But that doesn't mean that the TV talking heads won't get on there and say, well, Deion Sanders has had a great season. And you know what? His offensive coordinator and defensive coordinators, the ones that did it, they need to move on. What job is available for them? Now, they got some working room to try it out. Now, to throw out a scenario, it is a lot of group of 5 schools available. And they could toss his name right on over there. Rob Livingston, Pat Shermer. They could toss them names right over there because they group of 5. So with a group of 5, you could do that. With like a big boy in North Carolina, you can't do that. You can't do that. But I don't think they'll leave. And I always told y'all that only way I think Rob Livingston leave is he go back to the NFL. I don't see him just hanging around in college like this. This to me, this was a business move to get to come to Colorado to get the defensive coordinator tag on his name. Now he got the defensive coordinator tag on him. Now he come back and produce again. If we ball out next year, he might deal, or maybe 2 more seasons. Like he got to really take off. We gonna need some real take off type stuff that make you like, well, we got to go get him. So that's what he gonna technically need. Like he doesn't need a Kansas or Nebraska on his. Matter of fact, you don't need the way we lost in the 3 games we lost. He don't need that on his resume. So he need a resume where they might have got us on a late field goal or something. But nothing where it's like the defense took the L. You know what I'm saying? SKB, you say, Buzz fan, I hope y'all having a great. Oh, you know it. You know it. Kimberly, you say, what do you think about Tu's teammates not stepping up when he gets targeted? Should they? I thought about that, but they gonna try to throw you out the game so fast. Now, if they would, let me tell you this. If they would have looked back and saw caught it in action, like you see him running, and you like, Shador, watch out. And as they saying that, they running towards him, and that boy dive, and they dive on him, bam, bam, bam. The refs might would have had to say something, but everybody would have had to go back and review it because of what was going on. So I think that would have called more attention to it. Because right now, the rest of the week, everybody, they talked about it a little bit, they brushed that under the rug. The TV heads, they look the other way on that. They say, hey, is it clear now? Can we look back? Because Shador just got hit, and he shouldn't have got hit like that. We just going to look the other way. Now, what's crazy is this man could have took his ACL out and now you jacking up his NFL chances. That is crazy to me. I don't know what that boy was trying to do. Only he know if he literally really went for that. Only he knows. Only he knows. But he should have addressed it with Shador. Because I wouldn't want nobody to go off thinking I tried to take him out like that. Like every time you see me, well, I don't even know if he's going to go to the NFL or nothing like that. But every time you see me or think about me, yeah, you don't want that. I tell him. But everybody looked the other way. They swept that up under the rug. They swept that way up under the rug. But what everybody did notice was, I say Shador pushed it. Shador was pushing everybody. He was pushing everybody. Bro, the man had his feet took up under him. About 5, 6, 7 guys fell on him. On one play. After the play was over, everybody falling. Boom, 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 boom. Like, bruh, ref, you ain't calling that. And then, now one ref he pushed, but it's another ref came in there. He was stiff arming everybody, but only our players. Yeah, he was stiff arming our players. Yeah, that was crazy. So they couldn't come for us because what they did was they said, sweep that up on the road. Then they say, hey, we got to be loud about Shador was you can't be loud. Why we can't be loud? Remember, we just swept up under the rug. The hit that Shador took, we swept that up under the rug. When he pushed the refs, the ref was pushing too pretty hard. We gonna sweep that up under the rug too. Yeah. We gonna just get rid of this Kansas game, y'all. We just gotta get rid of this Kansas game. The Kansas game, y'all, that was ridiculous. Y'all see how many holdings y'all, that was ridiculous game. We gotta get rid of that. So they're not gonna consider that. They done with Kansas. They ain't looking at that game no more. But we have a true opportunity this week. We got to represent. We got to represent. We represent. We off in there. I really believe it's about to happen, y'all. They don't want us in there, but I think we about to be off in there. But we do need to win, though. We do need to win. Rod, no way. That never happened. That boy going to the NFL. Real, what's happening? Hey, chillin'. B. Lewis, you say, what about Army head coach gonna stay? Them coaches kind of stay where they at. Lisa, you say, what's going on with the refs after looking at all these? The Zebras ain't studying us. We got to know that. That's why our O-line, that's why everybody got to protect themselves and stay out of crazy stuff. Like, you got to stay out of the extra drama. Somebody pop you in the face and you want to Taz face out, you can't do it. You got to say, boy, next time it's a run play, I'm going to run up on you. It's easy to tell them. Like, instead of slapping back and forth and everybody see it, I get right by. If I'm that mad, I walk right up to him and I say, hey, boy, you little stupid little boy. When I get close enough to you, I'm going to try to, I'm going to try to drag your head into the dirt. And then you walk back. And if he's still talking and you just still fire hot, you come on real close and say, next play, I don't care what the play is, but boy, if you running a route, don't even think about running it. I'm finna tackle you, and I'm finna take you to the ground, boy. And you better hope this next play a run play, because I'm finna come for your head. But if you run a route, you going to the dirt, and they could call a flag on me. And they could call a flag. I'm going to make it look like I trip you, boy. I'm telling you right now. Go tell them to throw it to you. I'm finna take your face to the dirt, boy. So that's what that's how close I get to him. And I tell him I'm finna do him. I want him to know I'm finna do him. I want him to know. Yo, one time in JUCO, this boy came, and I seen it done on TV. I had never seen it done in real life. I was blocking this wide receiver. No, not blocking, because I'm at DB. The wide receiver was trying to block me. But as he was coming, and I'm positioning myself, he dived at my legs. So I had to dive too. I'm jumping. I got up. I was so mad. I said some stuff to him I had never said to a player in my life. He had me hot, boy. That boy had me hot. I wanted to try to... Now, that really took my head out the game, y'all. I wanted to try... Boy, that boy tried to make me hot. That boy had me hot. That boy died for my legs. I had never seen that happen. I seen it on TV. I never seen it in person. When he died for my legs, that had me so hot. God, dog, he had me hot. Boy, I was trying to, boy. That stuff make you try to do people, boy. So, I seen on a little bit of Kobe Bryant and Travis. I seen they had got up close talking trash. Yeah. Hey. I said, I don't know what's being said, but I know one smiling and one not. I know that much, depending on what, he probably smiled the whole time because they were up. Yeah, y'all, that stuff make you hot. So you got to just know when you could get them. You got to know when you could get them. Like, you just can't get up there and slap box with somebody. Man, you got on a helmet. Now, I don't want to slap box you. I want to catch you. I want to sit. I want you to come up like you finna stop block, and I know it's a stop block, and I know the play ain't coming to me, and I'm a slow down so you could think you could chill, and then I'm going to turn back up. Bam! And then you going to lay on the ground. And you going to be hot, boy. Reginald. Appreciate that. You said, tell Bob the SEC look terrible. They don't know what the worst conference. They don't know who the worst conference, SEC or other conference. They don't want the ACC or the Big 12 to have multiple. They don't. And the crazy thing about it is, man, they really don't. And this is what it is. You had our Big 12 coach at K-State. He stood in the paint. Coach, he said, hey, why the SEC think they could lose to their conference, but when we lose, we trash? Like, how is that? And then, why they only trying to give us one team when we should get 2 or 3? So we need to start doing what they doing. They playing maybe 8 or 9 conference games, and they playing a couple cupcakes. We need to do the same thing they doing, because 10 wins look better than 9-3. 10 wins, 10-2 look better than 9-3. So I was like, oh, but that boy standing in the paint. So I'm like, all right, Big 12 need to do something about that starting next year. Don't let these seasons carry on. Nah, switch them teams around. Say, hey, we're going to play this cupcake, that cupcake. Yeah, we're going to have a better record, because they going by records now. But no matter what, y'all, the SEC getting paid, so they ain't going to always be above ours. Like, you know for a fact they should have, just like our league. Like, we got BYU, Arizona State, Colorado, Iowa State, and you probably got next up K-State. So you got 5 schools that are very good. You got 5 schools. And then Kansas is good, but they just jacked up their whole year. They probably could be the best ranking in the conference. Them are BYU. Well, I think Kansas could have the best rank. I think. Could possibly. So that's 6 schools we could have had off in there. The SEC going to always have Georgia up there. Not always, but long as Kirby there, they're going to have Georgia. Alabama, I don't know what they doing, but they should be up there. Ole Miss, with Lane Kiffin there, he should be up there. Who else? Ole Miss. What's my boy name? Tennessee with they coach, they gonna be up there. LSU, they should be up there. If I ain't say Alabama, I'm gonna throw Alabama in this time. I'm trying to think. South Carolina, like they will fight. So you're going to have about 5 to 6, 7 schools with them too fighting. Now, the ACC, they going to have, if everything go right, you got your Miami. You got your, if Miami doing what they need to do. I don't know what Miami going to look like next year, but let's say Miami, Florida State, if they holding right, but I don't know what they going to look like. Louisville could be there. Clemson going to be there. Them about my only 4 I could think of about that conference. And then at the Big Ten, you got your Oregon going to stay for a while. Ohio State always. Michigan can make a comeback. Penn State going to stay. And then you might get a USC to make a come up. So that's 4 or 5. So I think they should have made the conferences where each conference put their top 5 in. And listen, we don't care about you getting mad after that. You put your top 5 in. Oh, SMU, but they got hot this year. That's what I'm saying. They got hot this year. So SMU right now, I don't know what they're going to look like next year. But, all right, let's say you take the top 5 from those 4. So that makes, 20? 5, 10, 15, 20. So that puts you at 20 teams right there. You can take the top 5. Or you say, hey, look, y'all, we're going to take the top 4 and maybe 3 from the rest of y'all. So that gives leeway to somebody. So you get 3 from the big 3, and that give you 12. And then you can add some more to the SEC since they think they all that all the money going. Because we know at the end of the day, it's gonna be business. Business gonna get taken care of. So it is what it is. So they gonna hold that business down. They gonna hold that business down. I'm talking about down. So you gotta understand that business gonna get taken care of. Let me see now. Jennifer, you say we have too much to lose for our players to keep. Yeah, that's why I don't know why they be doing it. Simo, you say any good lineman in the portal, bro? I don't know. Like that's what I've been looking at. Like who gonna pop out? So I don't know how that thing gonna go this year. Overall, you say Arizona. Yeah, I hope they take that L. Rev, you said BYU can really get beat this weekend playing University of Houston. Yeah. I feel like I feel like BYU going to lose. You said is that guy Bear coming back to Colorado, Simo? I ain't sure. I done seen his name tagged in it, but that don't mean he coming. Ali, you say it's been a good season in my opinion, regardless of the Big 12. Correct, they have. But the Big 12 championship, if we get off in there, oh my goodness, and win it, man, listen, that's a Cinderella season right there. Seth, well, that's part of the Cinderella run. Seth, you said if Texas Tech beats West Virginia at home, the Buffs in, right? We'll need Texas Tech to beat West Virginia and BYU to lose, and then we'll be in. Then another scenario is out of BYU, Iowa State, and Arizona State, 2 of these 3 lose and we in. And there's one more scenario. I think it's another scenario like Cincinnati beat somebody, maybe Baylor beat somebody, and then it's like a 3rd team beat somebody. So you just never know. It's like 3 scenarios out there, but you know it is what it is. BP, what's good? Mark, what's happening? Yeah, Thanksgiving Thursday. B. Lewis, you said 17-10, halftime, CU final. I want to win. I definitely want it. DH, you said, what's good, homie? Talk that. Hey, you know it. Appreciate it. Isaiah, you say this week a lot of things will go in the Bucks' favor. Yeah. I listen, we win. I want to just win out the gate. Like, I want to win like I won when we won with Texas Tech or UCF or Cincinnati, where you just know we had that win. That's what I want this week. And then I want to turn on the game. I want the first game, take a L. Second game, take a L. Next game, take a L. I want everybody to take the L's. I want everybody to take them. Hey, D, appreciate it. You said, I think the whole team needs to do a social media fast this week. They don't need any distractions from the naysayers or ESPN, all of the bobs out there. Listen, I think somebody from Clemson came out and said, y'all, we need to go back to doing, Clemson or Florida State, somebody said we need to go back to going to no social media during the season. But I still believe them boys be on there. They just might not post nothing. I think they be on there. Because everybody like to look. But if I'm in my money year, matter of fact, if I had to go do it all over again, excuse me. If I had to go, oh, bless me. If I had to go do it all over again, I was in college right now, it'd be hard for me to turn off social media because I know what social media can do for you. Social media can change your life. Like, social media can take you places you ain't never dreamed of. So, being with Colorado, you want to use that. Being with any college team. Like, I done seen players, and I was like, why I never thought of this, but we ain't have it back then. They say living the D1 life or something like that. How it feels to live a D1 life. You know how many players gonna tune in and watch that? Like, you get to walk around with the player. Bro, they gonna watch that. Then you got them coming back. How I feel to be a D1 wide receiver. How I feel to be a D1 lineman. You can eat that up. How I feel to play with Coach Prime. How I feel to be undefeated right now in the country. Like, you got a lot of scenarios you could say with social media. So, what I would advise the players to do is know that when you get on there for good, it is also bad right there. So, it's good right there and bad right there. It's good and bad. So, it's good. It's good. You gonna see the good and you gonna see the bad, but can you program yourself to, all right, see the bad, go past. See the good, go past. Just produce what you produce. That's how they gotta do it. Go on there and be a producer and not a consumer. That's how they gotta go on there. If they go in there and consume, they're gonna get the good and the bad, and it's gonna hurt, lift. But if they go be a producer, you're going to see things, but you're going to be producing, so you ain't even worrying about it. So, if I'm them, I just be a producer. Don't go on there to consume. Going there to consume going to get you hurt. Going on there to consume going to get you hurt, boy. Clyde, you say I talk the talk. I called Colorado and the NCAA filed a complaint today. I contacted the NCAA about Missouri. Ooh, boy, you ain't playing no games. Hey, D, appreciate you. You said right. I mean, this week specifically. I always jack that word up. Because all the negative press for last week losing, they don't need their minds going. Well, Coach Pryor told them they pat you on the back 1 week. He said, look, they pat you on the back 1 week, and you all that. And then now, this week, they saying you ain't all that. So you going to let that affect you? Some little write-up, some little tweet? So he telling you, if you're going to look at it, you know. But they know what time it was. They know they gave that game up. Cooking with Faith. You say, yeah, because someone posted Will Shepherd being disrespectful, pointing at the midsection of some fans. But you got... I always take that with like a grain of salt because... And I don't even like using that statement. But you know they saying something to her. You know they talking stupid the whole game. Like, I don't know if y'all ever been in these games and been by these people, but they be talking stupid. They listen. They talk wild to the players. Wild. So if you 18 to 22 or 24 and it done got on your last nerves and you turn around and say something, of course you're going to look like the bad person in there. But it's just easy to act like you on him, good or bad. Hey, good or bad, you just got to act like you on him. Now, some of them be right there in your face and they say some good stuff to you, you know, go ahead and ride that. But if they just coming at you with that bad stuff, you really ain't even got to say nothing. Especially if you winning, you ain't got to say nothing. You can just turn around. Like if you just really want to say something to them, you could turn around. You could have your helmet. You first stand up like this on them, like, because you're winning. Then if you really want to just get your opinion out, you could take off your helmet and you can act like you just hollering. What nah? What nah? Get y'all sorry selves from out of here. This ours. We own this. And then everybody know, oh, he talking to us. Oh, they is whooping us. He talking to us. So you can say that. You know what's kind of neat about Colorado? They stadium, it always seemed like only just a little section get to be for the away side, which I know it'd be more than that, but it just be a little section. So you just got to know how to deal with it. You got to always be thinking they're going to try to get you out of there. And somebody always record. So do you want something to live on the internet forever? Like, nah, I want that to live on the internet forever. Forever, ever? Forever, ever? So I don't want to live on the internet forever. So you ain't going to know what I said if I say something. My helmet will be on, and I cover my mouth, and I get up close enough where you could just hear it. But if I got to say it out loud, I ain't going to say nothing that crazy out loud. I ain't going to be saying no bad words out loud, and everybody say, did you hear that? Nah. I'm going to make it nice now. I'm gonna make it nice, nasty. Ain't that, y'all probably be using that word, nice, nasty. That's what people say. They being nice, nasty. If you really want to get it, you might have to hit them with a nice, nasty move. But yeah. Yeah, it is what it is. Pete, you say I've been rolling with... What? You say I've been rolling with Deion Sanders before JSU. The real ones will always be real. Correct. King, you say the Zebras try to stop CU. I seen that. Hitting them hard, too. Like, bro, back up off me, man. Like, I wanted to say, now, Ralph. But see, that's when you know you dealing with a dumb game. Like, you got to know then, like, make you want... Y'all, okay, let me tell y'all what this stuff make you want to do. I'm just going to tell you some stuff, right? This just between us. See, this how people get you to thinking. This why you got to stop playing with people. This why everybody got to stop playing with people. This why on a normal day-to-day basis, I don't never really come for nobody. I don't come for nobody because you just never know what you're going to get that person to think. Well, what if somebody's celebrating and they push Trap out the way, tell him to stop celebrating, but it's a lineman over there that say, it just click, and that lineman saying, you know what? Or that defensive lineman or that linebacker, you know what? I don't like how this game going. They keep holding, they keep cheating, and the refs ain't calling nothing. Woo! But on this next play, I'm finna run slap into him. Woo! I'm gonna run into him. I ain't gonna hit it with my helmet, because they gonna say it's a weapon. I'm gonna run straight into him and I'm gonna bam him. Woo! I'm gonna bam him. Next play. And you can tell yourself that you finna do it. And you can keep hyping yourself up. If people make one more stupid call, and just say the last stupid call was Shador getting hit, and they ain't called it. That lineman hot. He say, I'm finna take this D lineman. I'm gonna run him into the ref. And he coming full throttle. Boom! And the ref stand trying to hold the play. Bam! The ref don't know what happened. Bam! And now he on the ground. Face all on the ground. And they say, you all right? He said his mouth getting covered. Somebody grabbing his mouth. He hot. They grabbing his mouth. He talking about, stop! Stop! But nobody can't see it because he under the pile. Like it's a pile on him now. They like, the TV people talking about, the ref is under the pile. He might be hurt. And they don't know. They just grabbing his head, pushing him in. And the ref getting up, wanting to throw flags, but they can't say nothing because they could say they doing it to the players. Everybody gonna get up like, we ain't do nothing down there. We don't know what happened. Because nobody don't know what happened. But that one person who said, I'm trying to do him. So, this is why you leave people alone. This is why you leave people alone. That's why I never, when we was on the field, y'all, I never really just talk trash. Like, now if you start saying something to me, I say something to you, but I just don't go out my way to say nothing because I don't want you diving at my legs. Like, so, all right, let me give you an example. If somebody gets hurt, the game must go on. Everything still must go on. But who the only one paying for that hurt is that player. Now, if that other player tried to injure him, they know they did it. And they know they shouldn't have did it, but they did it. But that player got to rehab from that point on. The player got to rehab from that point on. So now the whole player situation got changed. So that's why I really don't want none of the players really just trying to get that get back. Because that get back, you don't know how dumb the other person is and how they going to try to come for you. You don't know how they going to come for you. You got to think. Some of these boys come from some crazy situations. They may be very talented, but they come from some crazy situations. And they just might be off just a little bit. And you hit that switch on them. Boom. And they go in there, just, I'm finna get this joker. So you thinking, I would never do nobody like that. But they thinking, I'm finna get them. So now you got to deal with that. That's why, man, you might as well just chill. Now how you can get them back is, while the play is going, block them in the dirt. And then, just so you don't know if you're dealing with a cuckoo person out there, after you block them into the dirt and the whistle blow, you get them up. This is how you throw them off. This is how you get somebody cuckoo and you throw them off. You drive them in the dirt. Bam! You ain't saying nothing. When the whistle say, you pick them back up and you say, good job, boy. Hey, we going to come back at it again next play, big dog. I appreciate your hard work, boy. So now you done threw him like, oh, he just drove me to the dirt. But he was nice. Oh, okay. Well, I ain't gonna do what I was finna do to him. I was finna boy. But since he nice, I play fair. So that's what you want everybody to do is play fair. You don't want them to go acting stupid, but people act stupid now. And you don't want to act stupid. You don't want to do that. Cause that'll take you out. Hey D, appreciate you. You said also, I think the team needs to crash out if they nah, you can't. Cause they gonna flag. They'll flag us so much won't nobody be playing in the next game. Yes, now they shouldn't have done that. That dude shouldn't have done that. Coach, when coach see that, cause they gotta watch film. And I know the head coach, I know the defensive line coach, whoever coach him position-wise, the coordinator and the head coach, I know all three of them heard it. Hey man, all their closest friends had to, hey, that was a cheap shot, boy. I don't know what your boy was doing now. That's crazy. So that dude got to pay for that. I don't know if they're going to make him pay for it for a game or make him pay for it at practice. But he got to pay for it. He got to pay for that because I just want everybody to make it all the way out with no injuries. I never want nobody to have injuries. Injuries just, them things look like a fight, man, just to see a person. Like you got your boy, Inky Johnson. The injury he got, He got to live with that the rest of his life. I wish I could rewind that play for him. Bam, take that play back and tell him, bro, don't even try to make that tackle. I wish the dude for Rutgers that got messed up on the kickoff, I wish I could take that play back. Hey, bro, don't even try to tackle that dude. Like, some stuff don't be worth it, man. Like, some stuff alter your whole life. So, yeah, you don't be wanting that, man. L. Brooks, you said, I know a running back who used to run people over. Then he would pick up the linebacker that he just. That's what I'm saying. Hey, you pick him back up. That's shaky. Like, boom. I'm a destroy him when I get a chance to. And then he say, hey, bro, good play, boy. Hey, now you better come with it. I like to come with it all game. Now you thinking like, all right, so I just gotta come with it. I ain't gonna try to do him. So, yeah, Miss Clay, amen to that. No injuries. Yeah, y'all, because this thing get real out there, man. Y'all, it be a lot going on. And then the more you trash talk, the more you get emotional about it. And you ain't thinking with logic no more. You just, I'm going to take him by a face mask and I'm going to just drag him. So now you're hurting person head and all this stupid stuff. So, yeah, I'm telling y'all to get wild out there. I'm going to tell y'all when I stop talking trash. I want y'all to know, just so you know what level we dealing with. I was in Little League, right? And I got to be 5th grade or 7th grade. 5th grade or 7th grade. I was running the ball. And somebody hit me. Now, I had not been talking trash at all. But somebody hit me. Bam. And I spitting around. And I was still going in the direction I need to be. And I kept backing up. And I say, baby, getting all them yards. Baby, getting all them yards. Baby, getting all them yards. Why did I say that? To a team. I don't know if y'all ever been to a Little League game. Every Little League team got some jokers on that team that will do some crazy stuff. You work with people that'll do some crazy stuff. Well, at the elementary level, you know, the crazy stuff might be that your mama get a phone call every day because your kid keep punching on people or keep talking trash or keep doing stuff. Well, imagine a football team with a whole bunch of them little jokers. So, as I said that to this team, the team tackled me. And when they tackled me, everybody jumped on me. They went to pulling out my mouthpiece, pulling my face. That's why I know about pulling your face and stuff. They went to pulling my face. They said, baby, getting all them yards, huh? Baby, getting all them yards, huh? And I was on the bottom. I was on the bottom of the pile. Oh, help, help. They were like, baby, getting all them yards, huh? And I said to myself, I got up. I was so mad. I said, give me the ball next play. But then reality started jumping in. I said, well, if I get tackled again and everybody jump on me again, I'm back down there again. God dog. All right, you got to play this a different kind of way. I need to get them when I'm on defense. I can't get them while I'm on offense. They going to win when I'm on offense. So, yo, you got to leave people alone. Yeah, that's why I leave people alone. I ain't got that time to be talking trash to nobody. It be some people that really ain't got them all. They just ready to take you. Take you wherever you want to take it. Ron, you said just be Oklahoma State and this season will be a success. You know what? Hold on, I'm going to read your whole thing because you're right, but you want that other stuff too. All right. So Ron said, which is right, just be Oklahoma State and this will be a success. Correct. 9 wins will look beautiful. Look forward to 2025. CU fans expect big things and pray that Coach Prime can keep his coaching staff intact. Correct to all that. I'll take all that. But, I got to give you a but. Win and let one of them scenarios happen and win the Big 12 championship game. And win that, and then go on to the playoffs. And win that, and go on to the next round. And win that, and go on to the next round. And then win that, and you got the chip. Now then, I would call that a very, very successful season. And let's do everything else you said. Um, I want that Big 12 championship, y'all. Cause first of all, this is the reason why I want it. We initially didn't control our destiny. Then the bye week, we got blessed and we did. So we got blessed and we did. All right, we took care of business one day. Yeah. Then the next time, I think we took care of business. Then after that, got punched in the mouth. Bam. So now we back to hoping we get in. Well, I still want to get in because they done had my mind programmed to, dog, we finna make it to the Big 12 championship. Now, whether we won or lost was a whole different ball game. But I felt like we was going to win. So right now, I'm feeling like, man, let's get to this Big 12 championship. So I still want it. I still want it, man. We definitely need to win. But I would love for the cookie to crumble and we get there. Bro, you say I agree with the Big 12 championship, Colin. They have come too far. That's what I'm saying, man. Like last week before Saturday started, we knew beat Kansas, beat Oklahoma State, we in there. And Kansas said, pop, pop. Nah, we still got an opportunity. So I'm hoping that it fall the way it fall. So we could be there, y'all. I want to be there. Because then that way you know Shador. Like, see, right now, what y'all don't understand is, if the cookie don't crumble our way, that may have been the last time that you see Travis Hunter and Shador in a Colorado uniform in a meaningful game. Because if they hit us with a Holiday Bowl or I forgot the other bowl, Alamo Bowl, I don't think they playing in that, y'all. I don't see Coach Prime saying I got 2 guaranteed first round picks and we're gonna play them in this game. Son, because honestly, y'all, if that's my son, or I got a first rounder son, I'm telling my son that week, and I'm going to call Coach Prime himself, I'm going to call the position coach, I'm calling all of them. Yeah, my son going to step up and be a man for himself, but I'm going to make a business decision for myself. The cookie don't crumble the way it need to crumble. This our last game, coach. We ain't playing in that bowl game. Hey, I'm telling him out the gate, hey, our last game. Matter of fact, if I'm daddy, hey, coach, if this our last game and we don't make it to the Big 12 championship game and we just got a normal bowl, we done. This our last game. So just know that in advance. This our last game. So I want coach to know this our last game. Like, hey, lover boy, you say they gonna play? I don't think they gonna play. You say I think they gonna play Shador and Travis, different breed. You'll see all of them going to the East-West Shrine game. That's different, though. East-West Shrine game different. I say in a Colorado. East-West Shrine, that's business. That is a business move. That is a Shador kind of probably got to at least practice because they opened the door for so many players. They got 5 more guys in. So Shador probably got to practice, but them boys going to get out there and they going to be for real. Because they trying to make it to the NFL. So they got to go do that. But that bowl game, they going to skip that one. Travis and Shador will, I believe. But yeah. The bowl game itself and the East-West Shrine game is 2 different things. East-West Shrine game, NFL coaches are coaching this. NFL scouts are walking around the whole week watching you go against other NFL potential guys. This bowl game is just a bowl game. Like, the scouts already know, hey, they gonna be playing? Nah, they ain't gonna be playing. All right, scratch them. They coming to this. So that's how that's gonna end up being. Nah, Trap ain't going to that. I do. I see him not going to that. Al, you say there is a possibility Arizona State loses to Arizona and K-State could be correct. And BYU could also lose. And Texas Tech could beat West Virginia. So, yeah, it's a lot of scenarios could happen. And then we'll be off in that thing. Blue, you say the Big 12 championship game would be Colorado versus Arizona State. I take in that. Andre, what's good? I take in that. DW, you say Colin, I believe we are a team of destiny and we could still fall our way. That's what I want to happen. I still want the favor season, which this is a favor season, but I want that Big 12 championship. Miss Stevenson, you say I wish we could have won. Yeah, I wish we could at least beat K-State. The game we should have had. God, no. AJ, what's happening? San Diego in the building. As Beverly said, they have options to sit out. Yeah, you got options to sit out a lot of things. Andre, I appreciate it. Hey, you know it. Hey, look, y'all. Blessings to y'all. I'll come back on later today, and we're going to rock out. I'll come back on later today. We're going to rock out. Listen, may God bless your health, your wealth, your mindset, straighten out your path. Listen, y'all, this the week of Thanksgiving. I don't know what current situation you in, but I do know having your health and having your finance in order and having your mind right, that's a beautiful thing. So if that ain't in order for y'all, man, ask God to bless y'all with that and start working towards that every day. Let that be a goal every single day. And it's going to change your life, I guarantee you. Hey, holla, holla.